In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. And in this war, none strike more terror than the Tyranids. The class of aliens whose sole goal is to kill, consume, and conquer. The Tyranids are innumerable in amount, with an unparalleled ferocity and organization. They can consume all life on a planet without slowing down their gargantuan fleets within a few short weeks. The Tyranids adapt their biology almost limitlessly. There are very few things that can actually stop or even slow down the Great Devourer. This extragalactic race reproduces by using all the biological matter sucked into hive ships to create new Tyranids. This biomatter consists of foe and friend, amalgamated, liquefied, and repurposed. This allows the Tyranids to come up with solutions for almost any problem that they are facing with any foe, as long as this is within the confines of their biology, which is admittedly absurdly diverse. The Tyranids have created massive biological hive ships called narval, capable of manipulating gravity, condensing the space between the destination and the ship. This creates something similar to a wormhole, but not quite. Still, this enables the Tyranid fleet to travel far faster than the speed of light. Instead of moving faster, imagine being able to forcibly shorten the distance between you and your destination, covering a massive distance for the sake of your next meal. And you know where it is. Narval ships have the capability to sense even the faintest of biological signatures in the vast emptiness of space, pursuing it with the utmost vigilance, functioning as intergalactic bloodhounds. Now, how do they conquer once they get there? Numbers. Terrifying numbers. Gaunts, Raveners, Lictors, Warriors, Rippers, Gene Stealers, Hive Tyrants, Carnifex, and Biovores, just to name a few. All with the same goal: to feast on your entire planet with horrifying creativity. Connected through the synapses, which is facilitated through zoanthropes, to command the hive. Instantaneous psychic communication. What makes the Tyranids so terrifying is that they appear as though they are mindless. The hive mind will target a planet's communication, separating them from any that might help. But by the time you realize they've arrived, it's already too late. The Tyranids start off their invasion by sending scouts to verify the planet's suitability, mostly Lictors and Gene Stealers. Lictors with invisibility and Gene Stealers mutating the native fauna into hybrid nids, eventually infiltrating the political and social structure of the planet, the goal being to reach positions of power. Once this is done and the hive ships arrive, its mere arrival will disrupt any astropathic or psychic call for help. Most would say you're doomed anyway. Wave after wave after wave, once all life on the planet is exterminated, leaving a barren, lifeless rock. Now, how will this hive fare against another that turns not only your biology, but your machinery, even the very planet you stand on, against you? The Techno-site virus, the Great Plague, manufactured by a race of hyper-advanced humans called the Orokin, the ultimate fusion of biology and technology, capable of infinite adaptation to all manner of threat possible. This virus won't just take your mind from you, but your armor, your weapons, any form of matter, fusing it to your being. It is even capable of bringing an entire moon to life. This virus is made up of different strains, all with terrifying capability, none more infinite in potential than the Helminth. The Helminth strain mixed with void energy is what creates a warrior caste that was tortured in unique ways to facilitate evolution. His creations. his frames of war, proving that the Techno-site virus could defy all logic, conquering space and time. Even AI isn't safe from this plague. Cephalon, the most complex artificial intelligence, consisting of the digitized minds of people, like putting all that makes you, into cyberspace. Millions of gigabytes of data that can be corrupted and controlled by a virus. This virus is also borderline genius. The emissary strain is one that is capable of hiding amongst its hosts, slowly infecting all until there is no one left. But hold your breath. Even if there isn't an infected host nearby, airborne spores can still take over your entire being within a minute. The Gray strain having the capability to create entire complex ecosystems subjugated under one mind. Even the Warframes, which are capable of all forms of matter and reality manipulation, are not capable of eradicating this sickness, this plague. For the hive mind calls even them truly the strongest virus in existence. So who wins? The problem is that while the Tyranids are an insanely powerful race, they brought a knife to biotechnological warfare. When fighting the Infestation, the Tyranids would be met with little to no resistance, killing most of the Infestation's drones without a problem. But that's just the beginning. 1, 1,000, millions, billions of Tyranids would be subsumed into the Infestation. The fleet would try to escape, but all of their grotesque feats of biology would be turned against them. Perfected. See, they wouldn't just be controlled, no, but they would be made better. Chitinous armor and weapons made into sword steel. The Infestation doesn't have a weakness other than complete eradication, but the Tyranids have no means to do so. They have the ability to become immune to viruses, but the Techno-site virus is not just biological. It does not follow any logic when it comes to biological adaptation. In other words, there is no vaccine. Everything down to the way they fight would become a vessel for the Techno-site virus. The Tyranids even use living bullets. That would just make it easier. As for the psychic synapses the Tyranids possess, the Infestation is capable of far more complex use of psychic links. Theoretically, they should just be able to control the Tyranids. Even if you don't believe that, dismantle communications at the very least, making most of their armies mindless drones. This is all assuming that the Tyranids would fight against most of the strains of the Techno-site virus. But even then, one strain is far more than enough. The verdict is, in the grim darkness of the far future, if the Great Devourer met the Great Plague, it already lost. I'll see you all with another story.